Good morning, you guys. It is Friday morning, and today Michael has the day off, so we're going to do a little family trip into town and get some things done. I think we need to go to Lowe's, Goodwill, the post office, and then I think we're also going to go out to lunch, which is kind of a rare occasion. We don't go out to eat a lot. So we're going to do that. We're going to come back home, and then I'm going to make some homemade tomato sauce with all of my tomatoes from this last year's growing season. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, so it's 1:30 now and we just got back from town, and I'm gonna take all of these tomatoes and make some sauce. So I had these in the freezer. They're still actually a little bit frozen, but it makes it super easy to slide the skins off. They just fall right off. So I'm gonna take all the skins off. I'll put them in a pile so I can feed them to my chickens. And then I'm gonna put the insides of the tomatoes in my Dutch oven, and I'm gonna simmer them down to make my sauce. So I finished taking the peels off of all these tomatoes, and now since some of them are still a little bit frozen, I'm going to heat these up on the stovetop. Once everything's thawed out, then I'm going to take my immersion blender and blend these all up and cook them down for a little bit more. Okay, so the tomatoes are on the stovetop. Right now the Bowies are actually taking a nap and Oakley's working on a puzzle. While these tomatoes cook down, it does take a while, probably a couple hours since there is a lot of liquid in them. While they're cooking, I'm gonna finish laundry. I've been washing yesterday and this morning. I did a couple loads and I still have a couple more to do, and I have just been making a huge pile of clean clothes in the living room. So I need to get all those folded, and then I'm also gonna help Oakley with her puzzle. So I will check in a little bit when the sauce has cooked down quite a bit. So the sauce has been simmering for quite a bit now. As you can tell, it's really condensed down and it's thickened up quite a bit. You could run this through a sieve if you didn't want the seeds in your sauce, but we don't mind the seeds. So I'm going to cook this for a little bit longer and then let it cool. And since it's not a huge batch, I'm just going to put it in some deli freezer containers. Nice. It makes it look huge. All right, it is a little after 5 o'clock and we're getting dinner started for tonight. Michael's outside getting the charcoal barbecuer going. We're gonna have ribeye steaks, mashed potatoes, asparagus, and Brussels sprouts. So while he's outside getting the barbecuer started, I'm gonna start peeling some potatoes for our mashed potatoes.
It's yucky.
Video was suggested. I bet when my mom was here, she was watching videos about it because that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
You haven't had mashed potato and burger in so long.
You
This gravy's almost too thick. Look good on the camera. Thank you.
This is
My thumb looks.
Hi, girl.
All right, so we finished with dinner and I picked up the kitchen. We had just enough leftovers so that in the morning we can have steak, eggs, and homemade potato pancakes. I think for the rest of the evening, I think Michael's gonna play video games. We'll put the kids to bed here in about an hour. And then I wanna pick out a new book to start reading. I have a couple that I've bought that I just haven't read yet. So I'm gonna look at those and pick a new one to start tonight. But that is the end of the video for today. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for tagging along and we'll see you on the next one.